Okay, Aries, we are doing your reading for today. We're going to see what it is that we need to focus on this week. It says limitless. I want to go ahead and reframe awakening. So I guess I'll go ahead and take these. I wasn't going to, no, I'm not going to take these. No, we're going to start over. Yes, reframe is about, and there was trust at the bottom of the deck. So trust, reframe, limitless, and awakening. Because I had just started shuffling the deck, the reframe card was in my last deck. I don't want to go ahead and take that, and I know that that wasn't like the authentic way of coming out, unless it was meant. So I showed you which ones tried to come out. That just divine love flew out just a second ago. So yeah, I just wanted to get a few shuffles. So if they come back out, it was meant for this read. How about that? So Aries, let's see. Look, divine flow came out in companionship. So this is what we're going to focus on for this read. True offerings. That was in my other read, and intuition actually was in my Sagittarius read. It's funny how that came out. You just seen me do that. And so companionship, it says giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Divine flow says eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all other to follow the tail, the divine flow at all costs. So again, let me read that. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the tail, the divine flow at all costs. So maybe that's telling you what to do. So anyway, divine flow and companionship. True offerings says, true offerings takes what can be unbearable cross, and return it into love. So there you have it. The card that we're going to focus on is my divine purpose. So Aries, what is your divine purpose? What should you leave behind came out, and what to shed. You know, this was, check out my Sagittarius video, because these cards, yeah, these cards were in my Sagittarius video. So I don't know if you're dealing with the Sagittarius or if you have Sagittarius in your chart, but this is what came out in my Sagittarius reading. Now, a lot of cards came out, so I figured that that was what needed to be said. So I took it that way. At the bottom of the deck, it says how to overcome. I am going to pull down the line from the Moonology Oracle deck because it is the pink moon tonight. Yeah, I think it's tonight. And we're going to go ahead and just clarify with the tarot or the tarot, however you say it, tarot, potato. So we're going to figure out what the divine purpose is and what to leave behind, what to shed. So there you have it. Let's see, for my Aries, what is your divine purpose? The card that flew over is the Emperor. All right. The Emperor, which we already know, the Emperor is the Emperor is the card of Aries. So stability and resolution and being a protective man. Now let's see what to leave behind. So that's your card. This is your energy. This is your read, Aries. So what to leave behind is what we're focusing on now. So your divine purpose is to be yourself. The devil energy. This is restraints. This is actually feeling blocked, tied, is what you should be leaving behind. Any type of addictions or anything that's causing you to feel like you are having a blockage, or you're trapped, or you're repressed from any type of situation or person. What to shed? 3 cards came out. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Bottom of the deck is 2 of Wands. So let me just tell you about the bottom of the deck before we turn these over. The 2 of Wands is basically, if you look at it, 2 of Wands is, the 2 of Wands is waiting for results or making a choice in order for it to see a result. So if you look at this, Aries, what to shed is the next. To me, this is how I feel. This, take what resonates with you. This is my reading, my cards. Look at that. Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. But how I feel about this if you look, he has one hand where he's singing to a bird or talking to a bird. One of his foot shoes or one of his feet are bound to the stick that he can kick over with the other shoe, and the hand is tied on the other hand. On the other hand, is tied up, the one he's not using to hold the bird. Well, hell, you only got two hands. But anyway, this is what you are letting pass you up, or what you choose to deal with. You're only choosing to deal with something because of the fact that, you have to. But if it was your choice, the easy way out right now is best for you. So that's how I look at this Two of Wands card. It's your choice. How to overcome that is how I see that. So how to overcome this energy of the Two of Wands, which is you basically knowing that it's something that you can accomplish, but you're just like, oh no, I'll just, sit here and let this pass me by. But that's not the energy that you need to keep. Like I said, the bottom of the deck is true offerings. It says, true offerings takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it into love. So again, that is what you should overcome, is that energy of just letting things be easy and not fighting for it, or not taking that leap in order to get through whatever you're going through. So companionship, again, giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. For some reason, this is what we're focusing on, but at the same time, your strength here, being with the Emperor card, your divine purpose is to be strong and to be um stable and to have resolutions when it comes to everything else but your divine purpose right now. And that is companionship and the divine flow. If that makes sense, it's all thinking together. But the devil energy is the energy of feeling, like I said, trapped or bound or tied, or suppressing a certain energy. It could be addiction, it could be greed, it could be envy, it could be materialistic things, it could be obsessions, it could be those types of things. This is what you need to leave behind, because for some reason, this is telling you your divine purpose and your companionship and divine flow is being altered or being put to the test, because you are afraid to feel like you are being tied down, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. Or you are looking at certain things. So what to shed is the Tower endings. You have to end this energy. You have to end the energy of this feeling tied or blocked, or feeling like, oh, this is crazy. This is a good read for you, Aries. You're shedding the energy of the devil. What to leave behind is basically, it's two of the same. What to shed and what to leave behind. Shedding is how your ego is feeling when it comes to certain things. If you ask me, this is my opinion, my read. But the devil energy is like that addiction, or that feeling like materialistic, or greedy, or having some type of addiction. Addictions can be drugs, it could be a person, it could be anything that causes you to feel like you need it. And that could be from a person, from anyone, when it comes to certain things. It could be you giving up your control, feeling like you're giving up a control, but to be in a relationship. So you're walking away. And that's why I said you're shedding. What to shed? Six of Swords energy is transition, relocating, moving. What to shed is that energy to start over. That's why the Tower is here. You're ending this energy with the Tower. The Tower comes when it's time to start over. These are all these cards that's happening. So, excuse me. It's unwanted change, but it's ruining, or doing. It's time. It's just time. It's time to get rid of it. So you're moving forward. The Four of Swords energy now. The Four of Swords energy is renewal, or it could be going into solitude, or recovering from this addiction, recovering from this feeling, recovering from, yeah, you are strong, but these things are taking a toll of you. So this is causing your companionship to be, your ego. To me, it kind of seems like being able to open up and do things that you're capable of doing, but you're being put to the test. Your Pentacles will always be here. Eight of Pentacles. That's why this card comes out. The Pentacles is you mastering your craft and enjoying what you do. However, this is a part of the reason why you don't want to have this companionship. because you feel like this, if you stop this, this is how you'll feel, or this is the addictions. Like if this is here, this is the addiction, is your income, the way that you receive your money. So you're not going to do this. However, at the same time, you have to shed this in order to move forward, not with this, but to move forward with this relationship or situation that you're in. You're going to always be a master of your craft, or the master of how you receive your money, whether you be an entrepreneur or not. But at the same time, it's stopping you from moving forward with maybe an individual. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Moonology Oracle deck, just to kind of see. It's like you are where you need to be. However, this strength, you're being too strong. So in a relationship, if you're in a companionship or a relationship, giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. However, you see, two big, strong-willed animals. This person is by himself. He's holding his, man's best friend, shall I say, and all his staff and his fire behind him and everything. However, it's like you still know that at the end of the day, I'm going to clarify some more, that when you go home, you feel like, sorry, I'm not taking those. When you go home, you feel like you're alone. So you're going with the divine flow. Eventually, once sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the tail, the divine flow at all costs. So again, how to overcome that, the bottom of the deck, I forgot what it was, but that's what it is. So we're going to clarify this emperor and this divine purpose. Clarify the emperor and the divine purpose. Too many damn cards came out. So again, you have something to say over why, yeah, it's causing you heartbreak. So let's just figure this out. Let's just start with, and I don't know the order that they came in, but I'm going to try to do this. Let's start here. You have your pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You receive blessings all the time. But if you look at this, you are feeding these people. You're paying more attention to one thing and not the other. So with the blessings comes you lacking the ability to turn around and recognize this person, because you see this one back here who is, this person is starving and this person is begging. But, at the same time, your strength is causing you to understand that your divine purpose is to help. Chariot, you're moving on from this energy, or someone, maybe you're dealing with a cancer, you're moving on from this energy. Chariot energy is going forth. So maybe that is what it is. You don't want to give up your, your power in order to say what it is that you're really looking for, because this devil energy, you're so used to it, but it's causing you or another person heartbreak with the Three of Swords energy. And then you have the Eight of Cups. So at this point, and this is how I see this energy, right? This ego, hold on, let me just read this story over to you, because I wasn't going to take those, but I am now. So here it is. This is you. This is how it came out. Your divine purpose is to be this strengthful person, this person with all the muscles and grit and strength, card of Aries, right? And then you have the Six of Pentacles. Yes, you have blessings, but you're not paying attention to all the people that's around here that you could be feeding, because your ego is big. Okay, this is a new girl, I'm going to go here, but that one back there is being taking it, you're taking her for granted. Whether she moves or you're dealing with the cancer, vice versa, however it is, moving forward, you went ahead and dealt with that situation, maybe third party, maybe not. That's how I kind of could see this as well. You're giving one relationship more energy than the other. So this person, place, or thing decided to move forward, whether it be a third party or not. It's the energy that you're giving, and it turns around that there is heartbreak. Now, if I remember the way the cards flew out, correct me if I'm wrong, this is you going to this situation where the cups are there, but this person is no longer. This person has left. That's just kind of how I see it. This cancer, this energy has left because your ego has become too big to where when you went back, like they always would be there, they would always be there. Your back was always turned to them, kind of, shall I say. And then again, takes what resonates, leave what doesn't. You're going back, or they're coming back for you. And, because could be vice versa, and the cup that he or she left for you is knocked over, and you're like, what? what? But you're coming back in a cloak form. You're not in your powerful suit. You're coming back in a cloak form, hiding behind what it is. But this person just politely got up and left. Maturity left the situation with the way it is. Heartbroken. Are you heartbroken or are they? Well, there's a message coming to you and saying, I left because, your divine purpose you couldn't realize. We were soulmates. We were meant to be, but you were in this energy of the devil. And that's why it says what to leave behind. That devil energy is telling you that. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify the devil energy. Too many cards. I'm not going to take it if it's meant for it to come out. Magician, King of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Moon energy, the Justice card, and the Nine of Pentacles. You know what? Yes, I will take this because here it is, what to leave behind. The Magician has moves you forward in order for you to see. But there is a snake, and I say this every time I get this card. There is a snake shedding his skin. Look at, okay, wait, I don't want to knock my camera down. If you see the snake, you see the snake is shedding its skin. So what to leave behind and with the Magician energy is that energy of what it was like before. Then you have the King of Cups being here. The King of Cups is a supportive, empathetic leader. So Cancer, card of Cancer. So maybe this is your energy, maybe this is the other person's energy, but you also have the Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands energy is the Seven of Wands energy is feeling like you have to protect yourself against any kind of competition. But however, this energy was not a competition that you're trying to protect yourself from. It's the unknown energy of, love. That's what it is. It's the energy of love. Look at the cups here. The cups is here on the Moon card. Moon energy is, the Moon energy is, Pisces energy. I say Cancer because I love the Moon. But anyway, it's Pisces energy, water energy. So then you have the Justice. You're balancing out the scales. So Seven of Wands is like, okay, I don't have to protect you anymore. I don't have to feel like I'm protecting the situation because I know what it was like. And then you have Justice on your side, which is balancing out the scales because you'll always work on your Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles being here. Look, the coins are here now. However, this person is sad. If you look at the cards, this person is like, yeah, I have my Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles energy is, luxury and solo pleasures. It's solo pleasures. It's not the pleasures of being in a cohesive union or in a companion energy. So what to shed now that you've learned that this person will not be there? Too many cards coming out, but I'll go ahead and take them. What you've learned is here, the Tower is an ending. You're shedding that energy of feeling like you want to be solo this whole time. The Six of Swords energy comes out. You're moving forward with that. And the Four of Swords energy comes out. And it's like, okay, I understand. I see what you were saying. You retreat. You're resting in regards to how it is because yes, your Pentacles will always be there. But once you move from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine, you know that this is a solo thing. You were doing this in the beginning, and that was a good thing and a good way to be because you're protecting what it is that you've created. However, if you turn around and look at this energy, now look again, selfish energy. Look at these two people. Let's just turn around and go back to right here. This is the energy that it seems like you were kind of in. But whomever you're dealing with is an empathetic person, and they understood. They understood that you weren't giving them, your cups at first because you felt like this was all what it was about. This is the energy. So maybe this was a third party situation. But if you look, see, she's offering, he's just looking, but he's drinking. And it's like you're drinking from your cup. And that's where it's just like, no, you have to shed that energy. And then at the same time, you're asking for the High Priestess to help you. The High Priestess, excuse me, is someone who you trust, like trusting yourself or going within with your intuition, the divine flow, the mother, the person who I mean, it could be you listening to me, with the tarot, or it could be you getting some motherly advice. It's a motherly advice, or it's you being empathetic, and trusting your intuition, or getting advice from someone, because the Nine of Cups comes. And with the Nine of Cups being here, your wish is my command. The Nine of Cups energy is wishes do come true. It's material abundance, or it's good health. But in this point, you're actually reflecting and looking. This is to me like the Seven of Cups, when you seen what you were illusioning or dreaming about, and now it's here. It's here, but it's coming with you juggling your pentacles and juggling where it is. So remember, the Chariot card comes here. The Chariot card is here. The moving forward card is somewhere around here. Where's the moving forward card? Yeah, well, I think it's right here. Yeah, you're moving forward. This card is here. The Chariot is here. And now you've decided that since they went on their journey, you're juggling to see what it is that you want. And that's the boats here. Look at the boats here. You're juggling your pentacles. You're juggling, the way that you do things now. You have choices. You're multitasking. You're weighing out your options. So that is the reason why the companionship card came out. There's a divine flow when it comes to how you do things now. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the way of you doing things and juggling it. So I'm not going to take these cards because too many came out. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords is here. King of Swords is you actually being strategic in your thoughts, and also a leader in the same right. So you already know where you were going to or what you were going through. And so now here it is. You have to get to this point. So anyway, oh, this is funny. A fiery climax approaches. Again, guess what card it is? Full moon in Aries. This is your read. That's all I can say. Bottom of the deck is communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So there you have it. That is how to overcome it. By you pulling back your ego and knowing that you're always going to have your pentacles, but someone might not always be there. All right, Aries, enjoy your night.